Hello everyone, this is 10X Generation and this is my road to $1 billion. So before I get into the progress of my business today, it was a lot of progress, I wanted to share with you something that I saw on YouTube. So there's this video I saw where it was like, or I keep seeing these videos where it's like, if you're working on yourself, if you're working on something, don't tell people about it. And I keep seeing that. And I finally got to a point where I can use my own life experiences as proof against that. I don't think you should work in shadows, and I don't think you should work in the dark. A lot of people say you shouldn't tell people if you're doing things. You shouldn't let people know what your plans are because they may be negative towards you or something to that effect. I really think that's a good thing. If you are surrounded by people where if you share your goals, share where you're going, and they stomp it down or will do whatever they can to destroy those goals, it's a very clear sign to stay away and get away from those people. You know, if you like, it doesn't make any sense to me to have people around you and you are scared to say something that you're passionate about because you fear that they're going to judge you or start to reject you. So you just don't say it, but keep those people in your life. It's like weird. It's like an easy way to weed out negative people in your life. It's a test almost in a sense. Hey, I'm gonna do this, and if they come with you like, hey, you can't do that. What are you talking about, bro? You're gonna improve your life. You're gonna try to do this. Good luck, bro. And they laugh it off. It's a very easy litmus test to see if they're worth being inside your life. I can't tolerate that stuff. I am moving way too fast, and I have too much that I want to do in this lifetime to be surrounded by people who don't give constructive criticism, but want to knock down everything that I want to do. Yet, don't want to, and want to sell me on it's not even their dreams. They want to sell me on the system's dreams or the dream that they have been convinced to have that has overwritten their own dreams. Like, that's kind of the dynamic that people are allowing in their lives, and I don't think it's very good. So I say do the exact opposite. If you have dreams and goals and you want to improve your life, be bodacious about it. Let it be known. Let people know about it. Because what it'll do, those people who can't tolerate that, you can weed them out easily because they'll be like, oh, you can't do that, whatever, right? And then you cut those people off. But there are tons of other people who are like, yeah, you can do that. In fact, I have done it. Let me help you out. Or here's some resources. Or, hey, you inspired me to go along in this journey too. Those are the people that you want to have around you. And for the proof of my own life, this journey right here, I've been very lucky to always be surrounded by supportive people. And you know, I get a little, not pushback, but like almost hesitation when I say things like, hey, I'm gonna build $1 billion company. But I have never gotten the amount of support, advice, like good advice and opportunities. I've never gotten as many before I started just speaking about it. This YouTube channel, for instance, everywhere I go, I'm not obnoxious with it. It's just when people ask me what I'm going to do, or what I'm in the process of doing, I tell them I have never gotten more opportunities handed to me than when I was open and honest about it. And this includes friends, this includes acquaintances, family members, everything. Being clear about it. And there's something almost, I don't know, magical about it. Because, like, I think people who are deathly scared of letting people know of their dreams, I think it has to do with two things. Maybe it's because in life they haven't had a supportive community around them. So when they say these things, they believe they're going to get shot down. So they believe that it's better just not to put it out there. I think that's one. But the other one, I think it's because if you start telling people what your goals are, now it's basically a promise, right? You have created a scenario where you are accountable to those people. If I say, hey, I'm going to do this, and I tell a bunch of people about it, if I don't do it, now they're like, hey, you said you're going to do this thing and you didn't do it. What's going on? It keeps you accountable. But if you don't tell anybody, if you just keep it locked up in your head, you could just kind of slack on it. You could forget about it. You can do whatever you want, and there's no real consequence. So I think sometimes it's sometimes it can be fear of like an unsupportive community, but I think also it could be just you not having the belief or whatever, you not having belief in yourself that you can actually do it, and you don't want to have that social pressure or that awkwardness or whatever that telling people what your dreams are and what your goals are, what that brings, right? It brings accountability. So I think it's about staying firm and 100% on your goals and being confident enough to tell people about it with complete confidence. So I kind of reject the notion of keeping your ideas and stuff inside your head. You can't get access to opportunity. Like you don't get access to as many opportunities if you keep something in your head. If you have a supportive community around you and you tell your dreams to people, your network grows. So it's not just what you can perceive and what you can do, it becomes what they can perceive and relay to you and what they can do and relay to you, right? It opens up your network of your scope of opportunities and scope of progress. That's what being open and honest about what you plan to do in your goals. So if you're trying, I really believe that if you want to get somewhere, I think you can't be scared of telling people about it. And I don't think you should put a concerted effort to not tell people. I think that's really counterintuitive, counterproductive, and exactly the opposite of what you want to do. But anyway, so today I got a lot of progress done programming since the moment I woke up, and I've been programming ever since, right before I made this video. And tons of progress. I'm having so much fun. I rewrote, this bot, I had to rewrite it three times because the way I program is a little unorthodox. What I do is I have an idea of how it should work in my head, and I start programming, and then I keep programming it until it gets so convoluted and becomes such a crazy tangled mess of programs and cross references and stuff that it doesn't make sense anymore. And then I basically put that to the side and start it again. And then I use what I built before to move on to the second one. And that iterative process gets me to something that is very robust and something that actually makes sense. I do that instead of, I know some people will write, before they program anything, write a single bit of code, they will write a blueprint of everything that they need to do. I never do that. Maybe I tried to do that with this, but I don't know. I just like getting into stuff as soon as possible, like as fast as possible. I like taking that first step as soon as possible. And with certain projects, it can become very tedious and very convoluted to think of every single like supportive function that you need and all that stuff. I just don't like doing that, so I usually don't. But yeah, progress is moving on smoothly. I'm having so much fun. I'm a little hyper, if you can tell. I don't know what happened. Whenever I get into these modes, of these programming modes, I get more energy. I get more excited. And I start, I haven't really talked too much today, so I'm getting a lot of my talking out. So please excuse me if this is going on and rambling. But yeah, so that's all the progress I made for today. I'm super excited. Oh, last thing. I also contacted my bank to get in contact with a financial advisor about the whole buying the car for myself to pay it off quickly so I don't have to pay that crazy interest rate, while both increasing my business credit and my personal credit. I wanted to talk with a financial advisor about the viability of that idea. And I talked to him, and he was saying, yeah, it seems like a viable idea, but it's not his field of expertise. I'm going to need to contact an accountant to get all the details sorted out. So I went ahead and did that, and hopefully they call me back soon. And I needed to do that anyway for the upcoming tax deadline sometime in March. So yeah, so all that was done. But yeah, today was a super productive day. You could tell I'm energetic, I'm pumped, I'm ready to get back to coding and build this thing and start moving forward in the future. So thank you all so much for watching. I make these videos every single day, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.